Alright, hey, what's up, escapees? Try number 2 right there. I didn't set up the camera today because we were going no cam, and I accidentally hit the go live button before I was ready. Oops. Good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the stream. Surprise early stream. This might be a little bit of a shorter stream too, just because I still want to make my regular stream time that we've been going at, but I have a couple hours right now to spare. And so I thought, you know what? Let's jump on. So first things first, let me fix the headset. I know I'm not on camera, but I still want to make sure that the audio is as closely, matched up to the game as possible. So 1 second here. Alright, we should be back. If I sound a little quiet right now, the audio should adjust itself. I also just kind of messed with the microphone right there too, so that might help. Okay, let me do a little testing here. Might hear a little bit of an echo. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. It sounds good on my end. But yeah, if the audio ever bothers you guys for some reason, if I'm too quiet or the game's too quiet, something's too loud, let me know and I'll try to fix it as best as I can. Yo, what's up, Quiveroo? You are the first person in the channel. Good to see you. No camera today, though. I'm sorry. Well, later I will be on camera. But early stream, I'm like, I just got back from the store. Kind of want to chill. Not have all the lights going all at once. But yeah, welcome, Quiveroo. You want some soul gems? Here, take some extra soul gems. That goes to everybody in the chat, too, if you're here early. Woo! Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, everybody. See, the other thing about no camera streams that I like too is that I get to type. Or I don't know. I always feel when I'm on camera I shouldn't be looking too far away from the screen or the cam itself. So when I look over at the laptop, I'm like, oh, you guys are probably thinking I'm not doing anything. So now that we're on no cam, it's like, oh, nobody knows what I'm doing over here. I could have a huge joint sticking out of the side of my mouth and nobody would know. I'm just kidding, I don't have that. Alright, let's get the tweet going live with a short, impromptu, no camera stream. I'll still be on for our regular later time, around 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But just wanted to say hi to our early viewers. I missed you guys. More Oblivion, probably a side mission here. Twitch.tv/SoulEscape is where we're at. That's twitch.tv/SOUL_3SC4P3. Alright, that's the tweet. I have the same thing copy and pasted over here for our Facebook page. I'm gonna @, everyone over on the Discord. And we'll hit enter there. Good, good. Oh, that is one thing that I didn't do. Oh, well, I was gonna take a selfie right before the stream started, but I think I'm gonna take a dark selfie right now. What I mean by dark selfie is I don't have the lights on in my room, so hold on. Tank top showing a little cleave there. This ain't OnlyFans. I gotta pull my tank top back a little bit. All right. Cheesy picture, but you know what? Good enough. No, I don't like it. It's stupid. Try that again. No, I don't like it actually. No selfie. Okay, fine. Selfie, but with a filter. There. That embarrassing filter too. Good, good, good. Excellent. Alright, we'll put live now. No cam, and I'll put that big old capital letters. twitch.tv/SOUL_3SC4P3. Very good. Save it and shave it. Hey, what's up, Rick? EXO, what is up? Yeah, morning stream, or not morning, but afternoon over here now. 3:35 p.m. Just a super short early stream. No camera either, so I'll be back on my regular time schedule, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I have a few hours to kill, so I'm like, you know, let's go ahead and do that. Jump on stream for a little bit. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Nice. Alright, looks good. I'm thinking we're gonna probably, since I am not on camera right now, we'll probably be hitting up maybe Coral or somewhere and do a little bit of those random side quests that we haven't gotten to just yet. The one I was thinking of is, I remember, oh, okay, so I know about Hack Dirt, which is a really good one, but I want to do Hack Dirt on stream. Because that one involves like those creatures called the Deep Ones and stuff. It's got some good lore behind it. So we probably won't do Hack Dirt side quest, but which is also over in the Coral area. We will be going to Coral. We'll probably do that quest where there's these two brothers. I think they have to defend like their dad's farm or something from goblins. And now that we're a little bit higher level, who knows what type of creatures are going to come out? A whole bunch of ogres. Oh god. But I'm pretty sure we'll go looking around for some not super major side quests. Oh, that's good. Good to hear, Rick. Good to hear, EXO. Oh, nice. Hey, off of work, EXO. I'm doing good too, Rick. Thank you for asking. I did get up early to do that, or had to run those errands, go to the store and all that stuff this morning. But sad to say, I did not have time to do a workout. Well, I did, but it was 92 degrees Fahrenheit out, and I was just like, oh, it's too hot. So I made excuses, but I was like, all right, well, you're not going to work out, Soul, but you better get on stream. You got to do something productive. And so I said, all right, since I got a few hours, get on stream. But yeah, I do try to make the most of my day, you guys. I'm not just sitting here being lazy, I swear. Even though it might look like it. Let's see. I know, I'm trying to think, what else am I... Got everything all posted? I think so. We got that selfie out to Instagram and all that. Well, I do want to say thank you for coming on in, you guys. A little short impromptu stream here. Just getting my chat tablet all situated. That's hilarious, EXO. Oh, the name's already taken. Oh man, I bet that was a popular one. You could go the opposite though. But nobody would want to go the opposite. EXO's like, nope. Alright, let's get this stream started officially in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the stream, you guys. We're gonna start up. Oh, that's right. Oh, I completely forgot. We were right in the middle of that Phallus Aaron quest line. Oh gosh. Well, I'm gonna have to... I'll leave Phallus alone. It's your lucky day, Phallus. I'm not gonna come rob your tower just yet. Ugh. Alright, can I fast travel out of here? We were right in the middle of that Thieves Guild mission. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I was super tired last night and I knew I had to get up early. Alright, alright. Let's see, let's fast travel to the nearest town. Which is Bravel.
Hello there.
Hello, guard. Good to see you. Good to see you. What time is it? 2:52. Alright, let's see. If I remember correctly, yeah, we had a lot of stuff in our inventory. Iron gauntlets! Throw that away. My Curious is broken. Great. Savage gauntlets. I remember picking those up last night. So yes, we have been doing a lot of the, well, not a lot, but the second part of the Grey Fox Thieves Guild quest that he's been giving us. And last night it was we were right in the middle of it though. We had to break into that one dark elf that I was staring at, Father Saren. Had to break into his tower. He's actually the court mage of this town, Breville. And crazy enough, he had like Daedroths, Daedric enemies, and I think even like a few rogue mages, necromancers probably, that were down there hanging out with him. Oops. Sorry, I was looking for the Mages Guild. I forgot where it was at. It's one of these buildings though. Ah, there we go. They don't have their sign out front. What am I supposed to do? I'm all the Archmage. I don't even know where the building's at. Wah wah. Alright. I'm just gonna go to sleep for a little bit because I'm depressed. No, I'm kidding. Because I want the stores to open. Yeah, he had multiple rooms, right? He was living real good. Hey! Ardeline was sleeping on top of us. Ooh la la. We had a bed friend last night. Yay.
You look like a bright one.
Oh, thank you. She thinks we're smart. Oh, so innocent.
Greetings.
Excuse me, Ardelie. You look like a bright one. I go and hit my head on the top of the stair thing right there.
I am at your service.
How do I get out of here? Oh, okay, there you go. So, just had to use the bed there for a little bit. Hopefully we didn't, you know, contract any diseases. I mean, it is Breville. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Breville. I'll be nice. Oh yeah. So, which one of these merchants has the most money, I wonder? Let me go back to the blacksmith real quick. I at least want 1,000 gold. 1,200 would be amazing, but I'm down for at least 1,000. Oh, this is the Fletcher's, the Archer's Paradox place.
Well met.
Hello, Danelin. How much money you got again?
Let's do business.
Ah, he's got 1,000 at least. Good enough. Good enough. I can't complain. Yeah, we had some bed actions. Woo! Most action I've got all year. Alright, I have a Daedric dagger. Sell it.
You drive a hard bargain.
The Dremora Claymore, a cool weapon because, you know, you don't see them too often unless you fight the Dremora, which are those like Oblivion blue-skinned enemies. Some of them have Daedric armor and stuff. So yeah, not the best Claymore.
You drive a hard... You've made a good bit of gold.
Staff of Weakness. I do like to collect the staves. It's true, I'm a stave collector. I'm a collector of everything in this game. Except for iron gauntlets and lesser armors, of course. We're above that, escapees. All of us are above lesser armors. We have ascended. Oh man, so I've been collecting some Daedric pieces and glass pieces. Those are the respective strongest of their categories, light armor and heavy armor. And so I have been collecting a few, I don't know, oh, you know what? Fine, I'll keep I'm sure I have plenty of cuirasses, but I'll keep the boots and greaves because I don't know how many of those I have stashed away. I do like those to enchant though, just in case you're wondering, why would you keep those at all? We're up on the money too, 107,000. We've been doing good. Not too bad. A lot of that is selling
Thank
just
you
these
for your patronage.
Daedric pieces.
Bye.
Thank you. Wait a minute.
Good day.
Hey, do you repair stuff here?
Can't go into battle with broken equipment.
Oh, he does. Bless his heart. I got some stuff that needs a little touching up. There we go, there we go.
Take care.
Thank you. Better than me too, Exo. My character's already far exceeded anything I've done this year. In terms of bed, at least. Thank you, Nightbot, for the little self-promotion there. Just got a blessing at the church, just in case. You never know when you have those, you know, diseases hanging about. Just breathe in the air in Breville, you might pick something up. COVID? No, I'm kidding. Alright, now on to our next task. So what I want to do today, guys, since we're not on camera right now, and this is a bit of a shorter stream, probably only a couple hours, I would say, I'm going to go to Coral, where we have not done any of the little side missions just yet. Let's go see what we can find over there. Should be interesting. Or, you know, I was talking quite a bit about Coral. How about we do one mission in Coral, and we might do something like one of those weird missions in Anvil where the church has been, you know, desecrated. There's like dead bodies in the church down there. I don't know, maybe we'll check that out. We got some options though. A lot of side quests that need to be done. First things first, since I was talking about it, let's hit up Coral. The mission I'm kind of looking forward to there is... Oh, I'm sorry, I completely ignored the homeless lady. Dang it. My bad. Usually I like to give them at least a gold. 1 gold piece for you. Not going on the road this time. We're going straight through. But the mission that I'm kind of looking forward to up here is... I haven't done that super early, or I usually complete it super early, but it's a kind of super early quest where... Oh my god! That wolf flew over me! Oh, wrong one! There we go. Oh, and I just shot over him. Great. There. Embarrassing first battle, but you know what? We got a pelt. I went and threw my feather spell at him. Jesus. Oh! So I'm thinking of doing that really early mission where you go into Coral and you find out that some family's farm outside of town is under attack. And so poor guy, it's been under attack for months in game by now. We've been running around so long. But I'm gonna go see if they still need our help and, you know, what the reward will be. Curious. So yes, right now we're traveling from Breville to Coral, and I'm not going on the streets right now. I'm just cutting through. Kind of for the sake of time. Oh, it's a Spriggan. What's up, Spriggan? Yes! Nice! She was just about to level up. Or, not level up, but heal herself. Good, good, good. When she does that, I always think of it as her second phase. Yeah, that's true. You do get sigil stones. I forgot what sigil stones do, though. Are they used for weapon recharging? Yeah, it's been so long since I've stepped foot in an Oblivion gate. The last time we streamed this game was back in 2017. So 5 years ago. Oh, they're like enchantments? Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'll try to keep the brothers safe then. Gotta get that sword. I hope it's a good sword. I mean, I already got my enchanted one and stuff, so I guess I'm good with weapons, but hopefully it's a good sword to collect, huh? Oh, we both went at it. Hey, I think that's Skin Grad back there, huh? Or is that Breville that I'm looking at? Oh, it's Breville, duh. Skin Grad's like way behind me. We will be passing it. Hopefully in a little bit, though. But yeah, hopefully it's a good sword we can collect. I like that. Man, so I'm missing out on some sigil stones, huh? Well, we'll get them eventually, I hope. I guess I plan on starting up the main quest once we kind of finish. I don't know, I guess I kind of wanted this to be like a well-rounded playthrough. And what I mean by that is I wanted to finish all of the like main side missions. Hey, we can't go this way, but they put alchemical ingredients out there. That's messed up. Come on, man. You can't tease me like that with those ingredients out there that I can't get. That's just rude. Alright, so I have to go kind of this way. Here, let me put my quest marker in an area that kind of makes more sense for a little bit. Ooh, got anything planned for Labor Day? Well, I did, but my mom thinks she's gonna have some plans for Labor Day too, where she'll be out of the house. And so I kind of wanted to go to this one giant town flea market that happens only on Labor Day and Memorial Day weekends. It's called Packwood, Washington. And in Packwood, it's just like a giant town-wide flea market just for that weekend. And you can find all sorts of cool stuff. You can find swords. People are selling like yard sale stuff too. A lot of clothes, shoes, books. You can find games there, video games and old consoles. A lot of random old musical instruments, things like that. Check out that blood. I didn't even know Spriggans had blood. I thought they'd have like green stuff. But so I wanted to go to Packwood and, you know, kind of, and they have food, like food vendors. They have like Chinese food, corn dogs, fair foods, deep fried stuff, turkey legs, barbecue food, all sorts of nice things. And so I was thinking of going there, but my mom also has plans. And she's actually not, you know, really been too far anywhere this year. And so I've already gotten to Portland a couple weeks ago to go see a concert. Saw a couple bands play. So I was like, nah, Mom, if you want to go, you have, you know, you want to go have fun on the weekend with your friends and stuff, hey, go do that. I will stay home and I'll take care of the dog. That's my only concern is, you know, I don't want Lady to stay by herself for, oh gosh, hours. Otherwise, you know, me and my mom both could go and do our own things, but I'm just worried about my dog, Lady. I'll probably stay home. So I guess that was a long-winded response to Rick is I'll probably be staying home, sadly. Gotta watch my dog. If my mom stays home, however, she decides to cancel her plans, then yeah, I'd be down to go to Packwood. Check out the flea market. Probably won't buy too many items, but I'm going mostly for the food. And kind of for the drive too. It takes about, like 2 hours to get there. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, somebody else is battling. Oh, they killed the deer! Did you see the deer? He just rolled out all dead. Oh no! Oh, they saw me. There is a flame Atronach in there. I don't know if she's conjured or what's going on there. Are you a necromancer, sir? A spider Daedra. Oh, she was conjured. Alright. Let's go for the guy. I pressed the stick in and it went to first person and third. Oh god. Oh. Oh, damn it. He's fast. But I'm faster. Oh, he's healing potion. Yeah, take that. Alright. Now for the spider Daedra. She's having a fit over here. Oh, can I shoot her through there? Oh, she got me too. Take that. Get her on her plump behind. Oh, she healed. There we go, there we go. Whew. That was tough. That was a battle right there. I did not know if we were gonna lose our lives or not. Ooh. Got a few potions out of that. Good, good, good. Alright, that should be everyone, huh? The Flameotronaut ended up being a conjured creature. Oh no, what is it now? Oh, it's a bear! The local wildlife. They're very upset. Hey, you should have attacked damn bear. You should have attacked these people that were actually living in the fort. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the Revenant. We're getting Leo DiCaprio'd. Back, bear, back! Oh, I missed. I forgot to go forward when I jumped. Oh, we tried to get out of there. Ugh. You're from the sky. Death from above. Just like that one Fallout 76 mission. I think that's what pops up on the screen when you drop a nuke. And then that automated message comes out and tells everyone to get out of the area. A sorcerer got Palpatine by his own spider. Oh. I love when the enemies accidentally shoot each other. In fact, I try to use that to my advantage as often as possible. I try to line the enemies up because sometimes archers will just shoot straight ahead. They don't care if their friends are in the way or anything. So they end up shooting their friends in the back. Man, they weren't kidding about staying off the roads. There are a lot of enemies out here too. Oh! Oh no! Oh, I got cursed! There we go, we got cursed right there. Oh, that scum. Ugh. Didn't get her in time. She second phased herself. She healed. Trying to go around her bear. Oh, nice. Took a couple hits from that bear though. Yeah, it was awesome, Rick. I got to hang out with the band Dead Animal Assembly Plant for a little bit afterwards. Zach, the lead singer, invited us to have a drink with him. He shared some of his whiskey with us. I forgot. I think it was Jim Beam whiskey. Oh yeah, let's see. Gotta check our stats a little bit. Agility. That might be because of that effect up there on the top right. Yeah, Spriggan's Curse. Yeah, true, Exo. I can do one-on-one battles really well here in Oblivion, but oh man, once there's multiple enemies, even just two extra enemies, I'm like, oh man, this is hard. Things get crazy, I'm jumping everywhere. The concert was awesome, Rick. I enjoyed it. It was Dance with the Dead were the main performers, and the openers were my friend band, which is Dead Animal Assembly Plant. They also stream here on Twitch with that same username. And yeah, it was really cool. So Dead Animal Assembly Plant is more of a industrial metal type music. So like real heavy, fast guitar, some synth music in the background, a lot of heavy drums, fast-paced, really energetic and stuff. And so I was getting down to that. And then Dance with the Dead is a bit different. They have a lot of like 80s type, their new retro wave And so they do have a lot of 80s type music. No vocalist for Dance with the Dead. So it was more just like watching the two guitarists go at it. And they had a keyboard guy, they had a drummer. So super high energy for that one too. More dancing during Dance with the Dead and more headbanging during Dead Animal Assembly Plant. So what is this house, by the way? Is this that one weird house? Oh yeah, we found this on stream before. It's just a strange unmarked house way out here. Between Priory of the Nine and Fort Blackboot. And we've gone in here, there've been...
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, for some reason there are just some bandits that live up here.
Hello. Who's there?
Guess it was nothing.
It's two bandits now. We're probably catching them, you know, doing the naughty.
Must have been the wind.
Surprise!
Now you.
Does the wind do this? Oh, her boyfriend showed up. Oh. I'm cornered a little bit. Not for long, though. Oh, I got it. Oh, I gotta run. Gotta go. Damn, they almost got me. That's what I get for encroaching on their space, huh? Oh, I didn't see her out here yet. I was waiting for her to come outside. I want that lady. Oh! I don't know if he got her or I got her, but someone got her. His friend is deceased. Oh, I lowered my shield at the wrong moment there. Whew! Needed a lot of space to run around. Hey, an iron war axe. I'll leave that there. Or that nice ebony thing that he had. Or did he have a Daedric warhammer? I know, please tell me. Oh, there it is. I was like, please tell me it didn't fall through the ground. We saw one of those spider Daedra almost fall through the ground last night. I think it was just her butt that was in the air. Now, didn't this lady have a special weapon? Oh, here it is. Warhammer of Lightning. Ah, I'm gonna have to choose between. Let's see. I think during last night's stream, we also had to drop an awesome Daedric Warhammer. It's just because they weigh 93 pounds, though. They're so heavy. Alright. Well, gotta do it again. I'll miss you, Daedric Warhammer. Here, I'll leave you right there in case I'll remember to come back. Which I probably won't. Not only that, this place is unmarked, so it's like, you gotta really remember. Nice! Where are you going, Rick? Yeah, that's a weird house. Very strange house. Yeah, and it's... Oh, man. I have social anxiety escapees. I know it doesn't seem like it because I talk a lot on the stream, but in real life, I don't know, I find myself kind of boring and stuff. I mean, all I talk about really is video games and what I do most of the day. Like, hey, how's your guys' day going? And then I'll just say, oh, well, today I did this and this and this. And you know, it gets boring. Nobody likes small talk. So where I was going with that is, you know, I had to get the courage to go after the concert and, you know, actually approach the members of Dead Animal Assembly Plant and be like, hello, hey you guys, it's me from Twitch, remember Soul Escape? And they remembered me right away. I had met them the year before, also at one of their concerts. That was the first time that I had met Dap. And so this recent time was my second meeting with them. So they're like, yeah, we know who you are. I'm like, oh, okay. I was all reintroducing myself. But, Yeah, and then, you know, I had to be one of those embarrassing people. Hey, can I have a selfie? I didn't get a selfie with Buzz, the female guitarist, last time. So I definitely wanted a picture with Buzz. Ugh. Here we go. But yeah, where's your concert gonna be, Rick? Or whatever it is you're happening on doing, or going to be doing, I should say. Some drive-by alchemy real quick. Whew, the weather changed pretty quickly. Wasn't this stormy just a few seconds ago? Oh, oh! We'll do a third-person battle. Nice. GG. Oh, local rapper, hell yeah! That's gonna be awesome. Well, if you feel like it, take pictures. I'll be sure to try to catch them. Excuse me, over on Instagram. But yeah, Rick had a good question. Does anybody have any Labor Day weekend plans? If you're celebrating Labor Day weekend, that is. If you're not, any weekend plans in general? I'd been planning on going to Packwood, a cool town-wide flea market. But my mom's also planning on doing something, and I just didn't want to leave my dog at the house by herself. She's I don't know, kind of a crybaby. And so I always feel bad leaving her. But bad, I'm supposed to also be heading over to Coral up here. And I kind of started going off on a weird pathway. There we go. Going to your barber, nice, Exo. Hey, that's good. That means you always got a fresh cut. I'm gonna try to do that with my hair. I have dyed colored hair, and sometimes when I don't, you know, after constant washing and showering and stuff like that, your hair dye starts to fade out. And so this summer, I wasn't dyeing it too much because I was like, oh, well, you know, I might go to the public pool, might swim a little bit, which didn't happen, sad to say, I know. Uh-oh. Oh, those are the mages we were helping. Hey, what are you guys still doing here?
I hope I can help.
You know, this mission's over, right? They're still out here.
Goodbye.
These guys helped us enter into that Aliad ruin during when we were about to fight Manamarco, I think. Like right before. It was when we were collecting that massive black soul gem that we still have in our inventory, yes. It's right here. Colossal black soul gem. It's filled with Hannibal Traven, our previous Archmage's soul. I know, for some strange reason, I think he was just being dramatic. For some strange reason, Hannibal Traven at the end of the Mages Guild commits suicide and simultaneously soul traps himself into that giant gem. And before he does that, he's like, you'll need this to defeat Manamarco. And I swear we got to Manamarco, we didn't need that gem at all. I didn't have to pull it out, I didn't have to press the A button on it, nothing. Manamarco didn't even mention the gem. He was just sad that Hannibal Traven didn't show up himself. He didn't even know Hannibal was deceased. Yeah, there's an enemy somewhere, but I don't know where. Who is it? Oh, some slow-ass guy. He's like, wait, double wood off. I got short legs. Hey, I'm short in real life, so I know how he feels. Alright, that was my last arrow. You know, I haven't done fisticuffs in a while. Oh, he got me. Take that. Dang, his dagger's fast. Bring it on. Heavy attack. Nice, knocked his ass out. Oh, he blocked it. He's sneaky snake. Oh, I missed him.
Supposed to be impressed?
Am I supposed to be impressed? No, I suppose not. This is my weakest of the battle skills. There we go. Good, good. At least we shut his trap after a while.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I was looking for that dagger, but now I lost his body too. Uh-oh. Curse you, tall grass! They need to make this game a little bit more like Red Dead Redemption, where there's a little dot on the map, and when you loot it, it turns into a little X. Oh man, I really can't find this guy anymore. Oh, there he is, there he is. Nice. I know, sad to say I am slightly encumbered. So I won't be able to take any of this stuff. He had a Daedric bow. I need that Daedric bow though. For enchanting purposes. I know, I have to sacrifice something. Something must be sacrificed. That's worth 20 pounds. Oh, thank you! Now 7 pounds. We'll do the mithril stuff. Thank you, I appreciate that! New follower, woo! Exo said, Manamarco, King of Worms, what kind of name? Get the gamer tag, King of Worms. Yeah, King of Worms. Oh, what kind of noob? Yeah, I could repair my armor, true. Repairing is one of my major skills though. So that's why I've been paying some of the, oh, and my agility's still all messed up. Let me see if I have anything to restore agility real quick. Restore agility, oh yeah, arrow root, woo! We'll eat that. Wait a minute. Oh, let's see. There we go. I just had to wait until the effect wore off up there. Cool. Oh yeah, skills. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can armor, or I can do my armor. If it's just a little bit too far to the next level, I didn't want to use any repair hammers. But we are not that close to leveling up just yet. Alright, let's see how far. Ooh, halfway. Alright. What's up, Sadru? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You're a noob. I'm a noob at a lot of games. I'm a noob, I'll admit it. I'm a scrub at plenty of games. But this one I'm actually a little bit knowledgeable about. I've played it quite a few times. However, I've only actually beat the game about once or twice. I think maybe only once for the main storyline. And that was a long time ago. So the main storyline, once we get farther down, I kind of forget some of the details. Hey, we're back on the road. Oh no. Here, let me see. I ran out of arrows. But I might have a few more that we picked on our way. Yep. Got 10 glass arrows, it's good enough. Does this guy see me? He's just not, you know, gonna attack? Oh well, I'm not taking the chance. He was like, I was letting you live. Oh, his friend's coming down. Or up, I should say. Oh, what was it? Oh, blunt increase. Nice. Oh! I hope your friend shoots you in the back on accident. And this. Oh, that was a heavy attack. Thought he was gonna be down. Ooh, steel arrows. Oh, right past him, dude. Probably just singed him a bit. Oh! You'll pay for that. Oh darn, I was just about to do Archer versus Archer against him, but guess he's done with that. Oh, as soon as I let my guard down. Take that! Woo! I was all going at it still. Always take those extra few swings just in case. Oh man, I just saw the bottom part of that message. Oh no, what happened here? Oh no! No, Legion soldier, officer! Officer down, and the horse too! Oh man, what a shame! No! That's not what our tax dollars are supposed to go to. Gosh dang it. Officer down! Oh no! Somebody call the guards! 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 There's been a murder! How far are we away from anything? Oh my gosh, we're right outside of Skingrad! There's absolutely no reason this should have happened. Count Hasseldor! Count of Skingrad, I blame him for this. He's a vampire, he should be patrolling the streets at night. Making himself useful. Well, might as well rob him. Not gonna need any of this stuff, is he? I'll take that. Oh, actually, I want that torch too. I want all that mutton, but I just can't hold it right now. You know, I might make a pit stop here in Skingrad. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a pit stop in Skingrad. We'll sell some items so that we can keep going. I know, imagine, like, low-key, not to be rude to the guard, but how embarrassing. How shameful getting taken out by goblins. Granted, there were like 3 or 4, weren't there? So maybe they all jumped him.
How are
Hey!
you?
Didn't you hear the guard screaming for help? This lady's always out here. Do you sell skooma?
Yes?
Got any skooma or anything? No? Just hanging out?
You too.
Alright. Yeah, I can't believe she didn't hear any ruckus back there. She probably did, she just didn't want to get involved. Got drugs in her back pocket, didn't want to get searched. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, his horse! I know, that was the part I felt the worst about, was the horse, honestly. Cause man, the horse could have ran off. You didn't have to stay, honorable horse. You didn't have to stay. So I'm gonna make my way, let's see, it's barely 10:46. That means we just missed the shops closing by a couple hours. Let me find one of my guilds. Mages or fighters, whichever is good. And I'll just rest until the stores open up, then we'll sell a couple things, we'll be on our way. So right now I'm heading over to Coral. I'm gonna go see if we can find some side
Yes,
quests to do.
You need me.
In fact, I'm sure there's a few side quests over there. One of them I don't want to do just because we're not on stream right now. I mean, we're not on camera on stream. Lol. We're not on camera right now, so I'll probably save the Hack Dirt quest for when we are on camera. Alright, I'll stop it right there. Cool. Alright, good work everyone, good work. The guild house looks great, clean, nice. Good job, Amals. See you later. We're the guild master, so I feel like I should, you know, try to keep morale up a little bit. Give them a few compliments so they keep doing a good job. Possibly a raise later. Possibly, I said. I mean, nobody gave me a raise when I was working down in the dregs of the Fighters Guild.
Greetings, Duncan.
I'm just joking. Sure, I like my guild members. A raise for everyone, a raise! Oh, I just went in a circle! I know, I always get lost in Skingrad. Oh, good, there's at least a store here. That's embarrassing. Hey, what's up, Gunder?
Welcome to Oblivion Traders, Skingrad's finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you want.
Gunder, it looks like that sword's going through your head. Are you okay? Looks like the sword's going through his head right there. Let's see how much gold he has.
Goods at lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Only 800 gold though. Oof. Alright, we'll sell our cheaper stuff. Gosh, I don't think we have any cheaper stuff to sell him. Here, this. And... oh, this is my apprentice's robe. Rest in peace, apprentice. I guess I'll just sell that and the bear pelts.
So, a good.
Alright. Thank you.
Be seeing you.
See you later. I know there's a smithy somewhere. I think she's next to the church. Or here she is. Hammer and tongs, hey. Hello? Agnet?
Good day.
What's up, Agnet? Hey, can you
I'm
repair
pretty
some of my
handy.
stuff real quick?
What needs to be fixed?
This, and that, just so I don't have to do it later.
May
And then,
I interest you in
oh
some of
yeah,
my fine wares?
woo! She rich, you guys. She's got 1,200 gold right there on the bottom right to play with. I will be glad to sell some stuff to her. Let's do cures for sure. Oh wow, and that's about it, huh? Most of the rest of the stuff I wanted to keep. Alright,
Tell your friends about me.
thanks, Agnet.
Farewell.
Farewell. Cool. You know, let's see, how far away from home am I? Oh, that's a bit of a travel. That's okay, we'll continue. Next up to Coral. The walking's not done yet. We're rich! Yeah, we finally got rich again, Lord Mason. Don't worry, I buy a lot of soul gems with souls in them. And those get to be a little expensive, truth be told. I spend thousands of gold coins on that damn soul gem trade. Good to see you, Lord Mason. Yeah, by the way, you guys, sorry if I haven't asked, but how are you guys doing? How is everyone? Doing a little
To
side
what do I owe
questing
this
tonight.
pleasure?
Oops! I just pushed a whole bunch of people out of the way. Sorry. Yeah, we're just going up to Coral right now. I'm gonna see if I can do that particular side quest where I believe we have to defend somebody's farm. 2 brothers and a dad. And I remember I've only done it during early levels, so I know we fight goblins at early level, but I'm not sure who we're gonna fight coming in at level 36. Imagine there's a whole bunch of like Minotaur lords or something. Oh god, that'd be awful. Because we have to keep those dudes alive too, so I don't know. I do not know how this is gonna go. But I'm optimistic. I don't have the Skingrad house yet. Oh, and you know what's so sad? I can't get the Skingrad house because there's a known kind of glitch. It's just a weird happening that occurs if you spend too much time in Skingrad. So, Count Skingrad's steward, he's an orc. I forgot his name though. And anyways, that steward likes to walk from Castle Skingrad all the way over to into town and all that. And so in order to get into town from Castle Skingrad, I was trying to look at it from here, but you have to go through this super narrow bridge. And so in a lot of players' games, there's the bridge right there. So the steward had to travel this bridge right here in order to get back into town and stuff. And in a lot of people's games, he ends up falling off somehow, and he falls to his death. Well, I couldn't find him for a particular mission for the longest time, and so I was like, alright you guys, I'm gonna ask Google and stuff. And I read on the Wikipedia that it's a known happening that he will fall off the bridge and die. Therefore, where it ties into what you said, it makes you unable to buy Skingrad's house. So I can't buy the house in Skingrad now because the steward went and died. Damn it. Yeah. Oh yeah, take that! And that! Oh, he got me when I was in the air. Backwards attack! Nice, we actually got him with it. There we go. Victory! Yeah, true though. I mean, especially if they're, you know, on skooma or drinking a little mead or something. Take a little hit of skooma, go outside, walk across the bridge, and oh! But yeah, gotta watch out for things like that in this game. Some of the NPCs that travel between towns, even if we're not, you know, directly next to them, if that area is loaded and they come into contact with an enemy, like for example, we just saw a Legion officer dead on the road and stuff. And that might have happened, you know, when we were right there, we just didn't hear any shenanigans going on. Could have happened way before, but that's just an example. It's kind of the same thing that happens in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Some of the merchants that travel around, even if you're not right next to them, if they're loaded in that area, they have a chance of dying in battles and stuff. Battles on the road. I remember Lucky Harith not being so lucky in my playthroughs. He'd always be the merchant that dies. Oh god, oh no, oh! Oh, I went right into that attack. That was my bad. I went in while he was clawing. Alright, alright. So let's see here. Did I? Yes, I did. I was about to say, did I ever change that quest marker? Hey, what's up, Cleopatra? Good to see you. Welcome in, Cleo. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Woo! The orc that name sounded like a shrimp. Oh, I forgot what his name was. How much was the Skingrad house, though? Does anyone remember how much it cost? I certainly don't. I know it was one of the more expensive ones, though. I used to have the Skingrad Manor. And I remember it was nice. It had like 2 levels, didn't it? Places to display armor and stuff like that. If not, I might be thinking about Skyrim. Aw, thank you. Ooh, which one do you like more than the Skingrad one? One of my favorite houses was always the one in Coral. I like the location, I like the fact that they have a lot of merchants that have 1,200 gold. Unlike Breville, no. Looking at you, Breville and Leowin. Oh no, Wildcat! Oh gosh, these guys are fast. Little flame never hurt kitty. Yeah, we got him in the paw and he still died. Oh no! Kill that blood. Oh, great. Maybe we should stay on the road. There's a lot more enemies out here too. Oh yeah, staggered him. Oops, a little far away for that one. I know, if I had more arrows and stuff, I'd be using them too. Last arrow. Oh, nice, perfect. That was our last one. Get 2 back. Oh, the Leowin house. I was all smack talking Leowin. You're like, hey, that's my favorite place. I do like Leowin, especially more than Breville, but my only issue is it's always just so far out there. I've always chosen houses, besides the waterfront. Waterfront's always my go-to right away. I usually choose the house in Coral or the house in Shading Hall. Oh yeah, I think the house in Leowin is one of the small ones, huh? But like, yeah, you're right. There's like a rich area down there too. Especially next to the lighthouse and stuff. Or I mean, you know, just getting the view of the lighthouse. Seems kind of awesome. In Leowin, they have a lot of little paintings of the lighthouse, especially in the castle. So you know that's their bread and butter. That'd be sick if we could live inside the lighthouse. Be able to control it. They'd be like, ma'am, you actually have to stay here, you know, and guide the boats a little bit. Oh, whoa, I just thought we could buy this house and leave. No, 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 this house comes with a job. No. Oh, it's only 5,000 gold. Wow. Dang, that was a good price. Well, I'll have to remember during my next playthrough that if I want that Skingrad house, I should probably just buy it as soon as possible. You know, before the NPC can go walk off the bridge. Uh-oh. Oh, I just put away my weapon! Oh, oh. Yes! Oh, staggered him twice. Woo! I think the fire got him that one. Ah, a little too heavy. Leave that on the road there. Alright, we're almost to Coral. I feel like we've been... Okay, there we go. Jeez, I almost ran past it. I was like, I feel like we've been running for quite a while now. It's been like, yeah, it's been an hour in game. That's hilarious. No, but thank you so much for being here, you guys. I haven't been on an early stream in a while, so I was missing the early viewers. I kind of recently just, on a whim, there's no like super official, oh god, a bear back there. There's no official, you know, time that I'm gonna be on and stuff, but I've been starting my stream actually very late recently. But there's no official schedule, but right now I do have a lot of nighttime streams, which I'm kind of sticking to, I would say. And I am going to be back on around 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll do my makeup and all that stuff, get on camera. Whoa, 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 jeez! That courier! Whew, I love the transition between songs right there. Oh, it's an anvil! Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. That's all right. I know. I was like, hey, that's a bargain. I think my one horse that I bought and sadly died, like a good 5 minutes later. I think the horse cost 5,000 gold. I was lamenting when it died. I'm like, that cost more than my house at the waterfront district. Ah! Yeah, Anvil's a pretty area. Alright. Oh, okay, so we're looking for a quest here. I know I just came in. I'm like, wait, what are we doing? If I'm not mistaken, the farm we want to protect is the Odil farm, but we need to find Mr. Odil. And I think he hangs out around here.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you?
Oh, there you go.
They
He's
went
talking
off
about
into
it.
the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
That's so sad.
Without question.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
She's like, that's so sad.
Nothing
Anyways,
I'd like to talk
what else
about.
do you want to know?
Farewell.
Hey!
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
Monsters, you
My
say?
sons. Have you seen my sons?
No, are they attractive?
Yes, Rallus and
They
Antis.
are.
They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety.
Alright, Rallus and Antis. Well, what type of creatures are, ailing you?
For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallus may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't.
Lazy
If
guards.
it's outside
How
the
dare
town
they?
walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was.
Hey.
Would you go in my
Dude,
place?
even as an old guy, if I was somebody's dad, I'd be like, I'm going out there. I'd be one of those stubborn old people. Even though I probably shouldn't be out there, I'd be nosy. Hey, I'm going out. You can't keep me inside. I'm bringing my beating stick. It's all my cane. Oh my gosh. No, I won't help. No. Of course I'll help, Valis, but you should really be out there too.
Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves.
Oh,
Please, excuse
there
me.
we go. Now we see why good old dad isn't going out there. He's wasted. No. He's like, instead of doing an actual, getting a solution to the problem, he's over here drinking. But at the same time, he did hire us, which is, depending on how this goes, could be a good solution. Could be the worst choice he made too, if I mess it up. But yeah, here it is. I'm not sure, what was this quest called? The Killing Field. We're officially on the Killing Field. Valis Odil is concerned about his sons, who are going to fight creatures that have been appearing in the woods outside of Coral. After speaking with Valis, I've agreed to join them. When I'm prepared, I should make my way over to Wayne and Priory. Now, as you noticed a little bit earlier, we are a bit encumbered. So I'm gonna see if I can sell some stuff at Fire and Steel. Rashida!
Good day.
Good to see you.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Rashida, I gotta sell a couple items here. I think I'm gonna get rid of my Staff of Weakness. Yeah. I wanted to keep it, but at the same time, it's probably not worth it. And you know what? Even though is this a Daedric or is this an ebony item? Oh, I think it might be an ebony item. Well, even so, I'm probably never going to use the Warhammer of Lightning. I'm selling it! Ah! There it goes. I hope that wasn't the wrong decision. And then I think we did fight a few bears on the way here, didn't we? Oh, a lion.
That's a fair deal.
A lot of wolves, apparently.
An excellent
Thank
thank
you.
you for your patronage.
And just because I'm going to war, Rashida, I'm gonna go help out Odile Farm. Can you help me with my armor?
If I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Oh wow, my quartz cuirass is all beat up right now. Jesus. All that money she just gave me, I pretty much gave it back right here. Should we go
Farewell.
OP for this battle, escapees? Yeah, let's go OP. What I mean by that is I do have enchanted weapons. And right now they don't have a charge. That's why it's been a little bit slow killing the enemies out here. But here's the weapons that I used. This is a Daedric mace that I called Le Trifecta. It has fire, frost, and shock damage. Hence the trifecta. For 10 points, just 1 second. Because this is a pretty fast weapon. You just gotta keep that 1 second up. It also has a weakness to fire 100%, frost, shock, and magic for 1 second as well. So if you keep hitting the enemy within those seconds, those stats build up. And the enemies die really quickly, so... Yes, sometimes that's a little overpowered. But you know, you never know what kind of creatures we're gonna fight right now, so let's do it. And don't worry, it's not like I always have my weapons charged. I still use my weapons when they're not, you know, fully at their highest strength and stuff. I don't feel like we're cheating or anything. Let's see, I'm looking for some common soul gems. I have a lot of graders, which is really nice, actually. There's some commons here. Bow's doing well. Let's do a couple lessers. Ooh, a petty. Do some petties. Oh, and I have to remember, I do have the staff paralysis. Got this staff from the Mages Guild University. Once we're inducted, you do all your recommendations and stuff. They give you the staff. Yes, thank you, guard. I was just showing off the staff. Alright, you guys ready? Are you ready? Let's go to Wayne and Prairie. I'm ready. Ready for war! So let's bless this battle. Alright, let's go. That is kind of the fun thing about not being on camera is you can type, do all sorts of shenanigans. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of my own quest mark there. Follow the green. Hey, how come you guys aren't helping Odile Farm? You need to come with us, officer. Help us fight this battle here. Are these the bros? Oh man. Alright, let's save it and shave it. Because if I goof this up, there's no coming back, so good luck. Hello? Antis? This Rallis over here?
Antis, come.
Oh, you know what? Oh man, okay. I think I'm gonna need to switch out to my convalescence. It's a very weak healing spell that heals others. So, for example, these guys are gonna kind of be our companions for a little bit. So if they start going down, I'm gonna have to start shooting them with convalescence. So I want to hotkey that right off the bat. All right, I think we're ready. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Down. We'll be leaving soon enough. I just can't wait. This is going to be the greatest fight ever.
Oh my God, this guy's excited.
This is no joke, Antis, and it's nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, listen
If
to
you
your
don't
brother.
want to be doing this, then why are you even here? Father and I can handle this.
Father's not
I'm here
even
because
coming.
Even though I'm afraid, I know that we have to do this. Father would feel the same way. Father's not scared. Don't you dare say that.
Father's drunk
You'll
in
see
the
when he gets here.
tavern
I'll
back
ask him,
there.
and then you'll see. Who are you?
Who are you? Hey, I'm Father's replacement. Hello.
Why isn't Father here? He knows how important this is.
Oh yeah, this guy's definitely young. Look at his face. Oh, well, Dad's sad.
What do you mean he's not coming? He told
Not
you
coming.
to come with us instead? Has he no honor?
I asked him that too. See, I was like, hey, he should be out here. I'd be out here, dude. Even if I was an old lady, if I was these two guys' moms, I'd be all stubborn. I'm going out, you guys. What about you, Relish?
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, Fred.
Yeah, this is definitely the
I need
older
my
brother.
Father, Valis O'Dill. Have you seen him in town by any chance?
He's sloshed at the tavern.
He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. I wonder why he has asked you to take his place. You
We're
would
the
join
Fighters
us,
Guild
though
Master.
you
That's
have no
probably why.
personal stake in this
Arena
fight?
Grand Champion, no big
An
deal.
honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
All right, following. Wait, what about the creatures?
It's just this.
Let me ask you what we're fighting.
I think I'm ready for this, but I worry about Antis. He's never seen a fight like this before.
Oh man,
The farm is near. Stay close.
what does Antis have to say?
We can't keep stopping to talk like this. We've got to get out there and fight.
We're going. We're going.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
The guy's obsessed. Hey, I'm following you. You better get going the right way. He's getting cold feet. Get going the right way. I'm already ready for battle, weapon drawn and everything. Here, I'll be the healer. Well, both of these guys have swords, so. But yeah, we are the Arena Grand Champion, gentlemen. You know, maybe that's why your dad asked us to help. Maybe. He doesn't even think our armor looks fancy or special. There's a farm up ahead. I think they have more crops than that, but they just haven't loaded in, huh? Don't think the crops have loaded in just yet. Alright, this way. Alright, I hope the battle just doesn't start right off the bat. Let's save right here just in case. I know I'm nervous too. I gotta make sure none of these guys dies. We have to get the best reward possible. I don't want no crusty little iron sword after this. Oh, it's like we don't have to go inside, do we? Yeah, there's the crops. Alright, you guys ready? I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Need any shield potions? Shield potions? No, you're good? Alright. You should probably take one though. The killing field! We've arrived at O'Dill Farm. I need to help Antis and Rallis defeat the creatures that have been plaguing their home.
Filthy vermin.
Where are they coming from?
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Defend yourselves.
Paralyzed both of them.
Here they come.
Oh, here they come! Oh, they are goblins. Watch out! Goblins ahead! Woo! I sent one flying. Hey, I did my job. Watch out, boys. I'll get this one over here. Woo! Alright, hey, I completely overestimated this quest. Y'all okay? Everyone's good? You're not supposed to be fighting each other, you know? Oh, I missed!
I'm on your side.
Well, hold your damn horse! Get him!
Let's get this over.
Sorry. Oh god, he's pissed.
I accept your surrender.
Sorry about that. He was so mad. Here, I'm gonna go around healing. Oh look, he's doing good! Oh shoot, he's almost down. Oh, a big one! Oh god. Okay, here we go. Got his ass. Goblins have been defeated! Victory! And no one's dead just yet. I should return to Coral and tell Valus that his sons are safe. Woo! To arms! Mara's blessing was upon us during this battle. Woo! God, I almost hit him. Hold on, you guys. The best part is looting the enemies after they're dead. Look at this big guy. The ambusher. Nah, truth be told, even if you do this quest at early levels, I do remember the enemies were still goblins. I could have sworn they were going to turn into Minotaur Lords or possibly, who knows, just stronger enemies. Minotaur Lords, ogres, maybe trolls. But none. The enemies stay as goblins. Wait for me, gentlemen! Hey, good fights, good fights!
We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought?
You did, you fought very well. Accidentally friendly fired him for a bit. Oops.
Let's go see my father, and let him know of our victory.
Yes, victory! Oops, wait, let me talk to him again. I was trying to take a screenshot there.
Let's go see my father, and let him know of our victory.
There we go. Got it. Got it this time. But look at poor Antis's health. Tiny health bar right there in the center, and a large health bar for Rallis. Here, I'll help him out a little bit. It was my fault that he lost so much health anyways. Oops. God damn it. Hold your horse, Antis. Here, I should probably go this way. We'll heal his butt. I'm sure it feels nice. Not his butt, but you know, getting healed in the butt. Oh, never mind. Oh, we gotta make it look good. You know, we want the best possible reward here. If his son comes back, you know, full health, hopefully we'll get a better reward. Alright, that's my last magic there. Oops, oops. Well, good job. Do you see how those goblins came out? That was crazy. Wonder how they came out on cue like that. Y'all have any bait or anything? Any traps? Spoiled meat that you were using? Well, I don't know how you did that, but that was pretty impressive. You did pretty good, Rallis. Who's the older brother? Yeah, Rallis. Did good, Rallis. And Antis. Father's gonna be proud if he's, you know, sober enough to remember. Imagine the father's so drunk we tell him, then he doesn't remember, he still thinks his farm is being overrun by goblins. It could happen.
It's you. Hi.
Oh, excuse us. Hey, hey, hey! What's everyone doing? Oh, we're taking some shortcut or something there. Well, that was a quest complete, escapees. Definitely was not as difficult as I thought it was. But, however, going along with that, we could have lost Antis. He was very low on health. And part of that was my fault on accident. Shh. That's the hardest thing with these NPCs, is trying to keep them alive without hitting them yourself. Hello,
You
hello.
look like someone who's comfortable in heavy armor.
Oh, thank you. I prefer heavy armor. I just have the light one on right now. Gotta get that speed up. Hey, your dad's at the tavern. Which is the other way over here, this way. He's right there. I'm curious to see where these guys go. Because I talked to their dad up there at the bar. We just passed it.
You look like you swung a mace or two in your time.
Here's our second in command, Madras Orin's house. Hi, Modern. It's me. I'm not coming in though. Got other stuff to do. Alright, everyone's gone in. Going in too. Wow, these guys have a house and a farm. Must be nice to be rich. These guys are loaded. They better give us a good reward for this. Alright, once again, we'll talk to the brothers just to see.
We beat them! We slaughtered them all! Did you see? Did you see how well I fought?
Yes, yes. Good, good, good. I'm assuming they say the same thing because I just heard
Let's
that.
go see my father.
Yep. Alright, well, he's right here. Victory,
back.
Father,
You must tell me
victory!
everything.
It went well.
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful!
They're both alive, both of them. The creatures, they were goblins.
Foul things. They deserve the death you brought them.
Mara's blessing. And your sons? They're still alive, both of them, all two.
My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the
Poor
farm.
guy, he was at the
Peace,
tavern so nervous drinking.
quiet.
Oh, it's Chillrend! I haven't seen Chillrend in a while. Isn't Chillrend also in Skyrim? I could have sworn it's like a bluish, in Skyrim, Chillrend is a bluish glass blade that has, of course, a frost effect on it. Wow! Hey, Biggie G, what's up? Good to see you, welcome in. No camera right now, but I will be back on cam during our regular stream time. Cool, cool.
Good day.
Well, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. I'll check that out in a second here. Let me just find my ease burden spell. Because apparently that must have been a slightly heavy sword. Ease burden, ease burden. No, not this one. There it is. Ah, I always put it in the wrong spot on accident. Yeah, we got some stuff to sell for sure. There we go, and here's Chillrend. One-handed blade, 22 base damage plus... Ooh, frost damage 20 points. Nice, it's kind of like that Voltag mace that we had. Voltag did almost the exact same thing, except for it was lightning damage and weakness to lightning. This one is frost damage 20% and weakness to frost 35% for 20 seconds. That's not bad at all. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's blue here too! Oh, that's amazing. Blue blade. Gosh, if only I could zoom in on the actual blade a little bit better. But yeah, that's sick! Woo! The legendary Chillrend. And I do remember this blade from Skyrim. It's the exact same thing. It's a glass blade with a bluish hue. And of course, you know, it looks a little different in Skyrim, of course, but pretty much the same effect. That's amazing. I did not know, I didn't remember that Chillrend was in this game as well. Another item that I have like that is the Helm of Orion Bearclaw. The guy whose house I just passed, I said he was my second in command for the Fighters Guild. That was Modern Orion. He gives us this helmet as a reward for pretty much beating the Fighters Guild questline. It's the very last thing we do. And this helm right here, we first see it in Morrowind. You find it in one of those Dunmer ancestral tombs. We find it here, given to us by a Dunmer himself, Modern Orion. And we see it in Skyrim if you download a mod for it, I believe. But yeah, cool, huh? Oh, thank you for being here, Biggie. I do appreciate it. We just finished this quest. It was called the Killing Fields, I think. Let me see. Yeah, the Killing Field. Valis Odil thanked me for helping his sons and gave me a fine weapon named Chilrind as a reward. So I'm curious though. You know, we got time. We're just doing a little experimenting here. What happens if both his sons die? So I just saved it. Don't worry, we'll keep that save up. But let's do the other endings. Let's have one son die, and we'll see what he says. And then the next time around, we'll have 2 sons die. I'll just see how they fare. I'm gonna hang out back for a little bit. I'll see how they fare on their own. You guys ready to watch a battle? In fact, yeah, let's just see how they do on their own without us. I'm curious. And if you're just coming in, we already beat this mission. He just plucked some of his own. I'm not sure if those were strawberries or tomatoes or something, but he plucked his own plant right there. Alright, so we just did this the correct way. Now I'm going to see how they fare on their own without our help.
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Good luck.
Defend yourselves. Here they come.
Blessings, Lamara, upon you. I'll be back here. Alright, we're gonna spy. No! Oh, if they all come after me, that's bullcrap. No, no, no. Get him! Get him, men! Get him!
Supposed to be in the
Oh, they got one! They got one! Dude, this brother doesn't move at all. Alright, alright. Hey, they did good. He's doing great health-wise. Younger brother, not so much. But they're still pretty decent.
Die!
Oh, look at that! See, they don't need my help at all. Ooh, ooh. It looked like Vantis got hit pretty bad. Come on, Vantis! Show him what you got, Rallis. Oh.
Getting tired.
Oh, these guys are good. I thought they were gonna die easily. Oh man. Oh, everybody's got tiny health. Good luck.
Listen. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Oh man, I don't know.
What's the matter? You're pathetic.
They're trying their best. Oh, they got the big one. Oh my goodness, they actually did it. Wow, they did it themselves. They didn't need us at all. Hey, thank you so much, Sherlock. I appreciate that. 200 biddies right there. Thank you, thank you. Woo! I did forget to bring my little bells and stuff. I forgot my props. There we go. Found it. Thank you so much, Sherlock, for the biddies. Woo! Thank you for the lurk, too. Anyone close to your keyboards, please consider dropping some biddies love, biddies hype in the channel to your lock. Thank you, or your look, I should say. Wow, these guys didn't need us at all. Yep. Let's see how small their health was. Small health, you did it.
Let's go see my father.
That's crazy, wow. Alright, what happens if...
By the Gosh, there is a psychopath on the loose.
Oh, he had to think about it for a while. Wait. Okay, so do I have a bounty for that? Just curious. No, we don't have a bounty. Nice. I just want to see what the dad says if one of the brothers dies. Oh no, what happened there? Victory!
But, oh no. Poor Rallis. Why didn't you help him? You could have saved him. You'll have to tell Father what you've done.
What I've done? Please. Alright, let's go tell Father. So yes, we have already done this mission just a few minutes ago the correct way. Now I'm just seeing what the other endings entail. So now we're gonna go home, we're gonna tell Father that one of his sons died. And we'll see what type of weapon we get. Uh-oh. Crap. Oh gosh, where's Father at right now? Is he still at the bar? Damn it, this time he's at the bar. He's probably gonna drink away his sorrow since his oldest son passed away. Don't know how he knows, though. Oh, here he comes.
You're back.
Valis!
You must tell me everything.
Only one son made it.
Rallis and Antus need your help. What? I've lost a son? No! It can't be! I should have been with them. It should have been me, not one of them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have little to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on a burial.
Oh, no sword for us this time.
Please, if you'll excuse me.
150 gold! Oh, man. Alright, let's see what the synopsis says. Valisolmil thanked me for trying to help his sons, but since one of them died, he was unable to give a full reward due to funeral expenses. Oh, he probably had to go sell Chilrend. Oh. Chilrend the sword, not kids or anything like that.
It's my pleasure.
That's it.
Be seen.
Alright, now we know. So, we're gonna do that again, and we're gonna see what he says if he loses both sons on the killing field. Alright, men. I'm ready to rumble. You know, since they're taking time walking over here, I'm gonna load up just a quick bowl. I bet we can get a bowl out before the fight starts. Oh, no, I can't. They're already here. Damn it. But yeah, a quick thank you for hanging out in the daytime stream. Sorry I'm not on camera, you guys. I just didn't want to throw on some makeup just yet. Well, I did have eyeliner and stuff, but... Alright, here goes the battle.
Vermin.
This time we're going to make sure that both of the brothers die.
Watch your backs and be careful.
Both bros
Antus,
must perish.
You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go! Defend yourselves. Here they come!
Alright, here comes wave one.
You'll never take me down!
Wow, they took him out easy. Paralyzed one of them. Shh. Oops. You might get mad.
Don't talk to me now! Let's... I thought mud threats more fierce. fearsome than
Get him! Nice. That's terrible.
I thought Mudcrab's more fearsome than you.
Oh, Rallis died. Rallis died. Darn it. Oh, I missed. Dude, he tried so hard. Oh, and that's it. All right. The goblins have been defeated. We must return to Dad again and inform him that none of his sons survived. So, for both of his sons living, we got Chillrend, the awesome blade. For one of his son dying, we got 150 gold. Now let's see what we get for both of his sons dying. So he's probably just gonna be pissed. I bet he's gonna be so mad. Alright, back to Castle Coral. Or not Castle Coral, why'd I go up there? Close enough. There we go, he likes to hang out at the Grey Moor. Or the Grey Mare, sorry. The Grey Moor. Sir Valis, your sons!
Rallis and Antus need your...
They're dead!
They didn't make it. Oh, God. They died out there all alone. I should have been with them. It should have been me, not them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. What little
Nothing
money
at all.
I have must now be spent on burials. Please, if you'll excuse me.
Oh man, that sucks so bad. Poor guy. We didn't get anything for that. So if both sons die, no gold at all, no reward. If one son dies, 150 gold. And if you're completely successful, you get Chillrend.
I hope I can help.
That's it. Pretty much, huh?
Be seeing.
Ow! Valis Oldil thanked me for trying to help his sons, but since both of them died, he was unable to give any reward due to funeral expenses. RIP! Well, that was the third and final ending. So fear not, though, escapees, I did save it right when we did get Chillrend, because of course, you know I was over there trying to help them out. So here's Chillrend, the blade that you do get, if and when you're able to help out this guy's sons. Woo! So it's just a sick blue glass blade. And once again, it also does appear in Skyrim, because I remember using it in Skyrim for a long time. Stats on Chillrend are it does 20%, or excuse me, 20 points of frost damage and weakness to frost 35% for 20 seconds. Not bad. Cool. Well, we saw all three endings on that one. Victory! Let's see. Oh, okay, so anyways, since that went well, we'll start up a quest called... Oh, they're already gone. Never mind. They locked the door on us.
How about mixing up some potions?
Excuse me. Oh, I already received a blessing today. I was getting greedy. Well, we're not really diseased or anything, it looks like.
Hello
Should be
there.
good to go.
I was in Chadenhall last week, and I'm sure I saw the Nal's
Oh, here we go.
me though.
Seriously?
Indeed.
There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil.
So did you
All
hear
of
that
the
little
village
thing she
priests,
said about Reynold
priestesses.
Germain? Let's go ahead and bother her about that.
It can.
Hey, excuse me.
Blessings. I'm Orig Grabargel, servant of Stendar. May you grow in the faith.
Hey, nice to meet you. I heard you say something about Reynold Germain?
Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also,
is
he
weird.
seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynold is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd. But then, it's really none of my business.
Mine neither, Urig. But I think I'm gonna go check it out anyways. Next
You
quest,
too.
escapees, separated at birth. If I remember correctly, this one's about a set of twins who don't know that they're twins. I've heard rumors in Coral that Reynold Germain has been seen in Shadenhall and that he's acting strange. Whenever approached by someone from Coral, he seems to have no memory of them whatsoever, even if he's met them before. It seems strange enough to follow up on. I should go find Reynold Germain around town. Alright. Oh, and it gives us a quest marker. Good, good. Let's go see why this dude's been acting funny. Although I might have spoiled it. I said they were twins. Shh. I mean, I don't know.
Hard times.
Yeah, they said he likes to drink a lot, so he's probably over at the Grey Mare again. Let me see here. Yep, Grey Mare.
Your shield arm looks strong.
Well, thank you. Have you seen Reynold? Oh, there he is.
Such good
Reynold?
company.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall.
50 gold?
Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see
Poor
you in
guy
Shadenhall,
sloshed.
they say? But I'm sick of it.
Cheers.
Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you.
The job.
You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then.
That's what
Off
the
you
50
go.
gold was for. Alright, well, thanks. Wow. So pompous to assume we're just gonna go and do this quest for him. Which I am, so I guess he guessed right, huh? Alright, Reynold denies he's ever been to Shadenhall recently. In fact, in his drunken condition, it's doubtful he could make it anywhere without falling down. Reynolds paid me 50 gold to travel to Shadenhall and find the man who's been impersonating him. Alright. Well, to save on time, my friends, we will go to Shadenhall, but we're gonna fast travel there. Because it's all the way across past the Imperial City. To Shadenhall! We gotta find out who has been posing as Reynold Germain. And why, for heaven's sakes. Imagine, you there!
Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Sounds honorable enough. Have you seen a Reynold Germain around?
Reynold Germain? No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you.
Gilbert?
He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Well, let's try the Newlands Lodge. Thank you, officer.
Bye.
Well, that was easy. Newlands Lodge, right here? Cool. Hello? Hello, Reynold or Gilbert Germain? Reynold or Gilbert Germain? I'm just following the green quest marker. I could be wrong. Oh, there he is! He doesn't have a door in his room. Wake his ass up. You there! Wake up!
Is there something I can do for you?
He looks exactly like the other guy. What do you know about Reynold Germain, you imposter?
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll
Mother
need to
and
go see him
brother?
at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral.
Wow,
it
that
would
was
be wonderful
fast.
for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
Wow, so For some reason, the other brother knew about the original brother, but but Reynold had no idea. He didn't say anything about Gilbert or a brother.
This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Well, he's going. Oh, he's got an ebony mace, too, or excuse me, ebony warhammer. He should be alright. He was so excited he set off at 1:33 a.m. Jeez. Alright, best of luck, Gilbert. Safe travels. We'll follow that a little bit. Should we travel with him? I kind of want to travel with him. At the same time, he's already going the wrong way. Alright, let's travel with him. We'll play bodyguard here.
I can't believe I've been reunited
Nope,
with
sorry,
my brother.
sorry. Gotta keep my distance, though. Oh, I thought he was gonna run there the whole way. Okay, good, good, good. If he's walking, though, I want nothing to do with it. We're currently waiting for the reunion of Gilbert and Reynolds Germain. Gilbert was spotted over here in Shadenhall by, according to multiple residents of Coral, a lot of people saw him over here in Shadenhall. Every time they asked him if he's Reynolds... Well, you know what? That doesn't make sense. Wait a minute. So, right now, as soon as I mentioned Reynolds Germain, he was like, oh, my brother's alive? He exists still? I thought him and my mother had passed. But, according to the NPC, she said that she had also asked him if he was Reynold. And, you know, she didn't say what he said, but she said that she said that he pretended not to know her. You know, because obviously he's Gilbert. But at the same time, why didn't he say the same thing to her? Like, oh, Reynold's alive? He said it to us as soon as we mentioned that dude's name. Very strange. I'm just saying any of the townspeople could have started this quest up. Funny how it gets left to the player, huh? So we're just following Gilbert right now. He's gonna get back over to Coral, hopefully, sometime soon. I was happy when he was running over there, but now he's doing a mixture of running and walking. If I'm not mistaken, there's a bandit alongside this road. Bandit who likes to hang out around here. Run, Gilbert, run! Go! Fly far, fly wide! Oh, oh, oh! Yeah, the bandit came out. Ah!
Let's get this over with.
Get him, Reynold! Shoot the village! Good job. Hey, you don't want any stuff? Alright, well. He said he didn't want any, I'm taking it. Well, I'm only taking what I can take, which is not very much, sad to say. Oh, wait for me, Gilbert. I'm over encumbered. Alright, we'll use the feather potion, so I might as well grab everything I can. So that's good. He does try to hold his own. Excellent. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. I lost him for a second. Hello, Legion officer. Good to see you. Just me and a friend running down the pathway over here. I guess we're gonna take this route around too. Cool. Alright, well, for the sake of time, once again, it's getting a little late here, escapees. Woo! Got that hype. Thank you, your look. You were too kind. Let's see if they finally made it. I think they did. Alright, so we can only assume the walk over here went well. Let's see if the brothers have reunited. I bet that other brother's gonna trip out and be like, oh, you look like me, you know, because he likes to drink alcohol and stuff. Well, here's the home. I guess I'm gonna have to wait. I'll loiter out here for a couple hours. I don't want to break in and lose their trust right away. Oh man, Oblivion is amazing. Hey, Trading Samuel. Is Oblivion greater than Skyrim or Skyrim greater than Oblivion? Oh, that's a good question because they both have, you know, good features. I tend to, you know, really love Oblivion just for the nostalgia and stuff, the fact I played it first and all that. But man, Skyrim is amazing too. Your look says Morrowind wins all. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it's 8, almost 9 a.m. here. They should be awake, and you know what? I'm breaking in. Not my fault these guys can't wake up at a good hour. It's like they're all chatting. They're catching up still. Samuel says Morrowind's too old. Well, I played that game, man, I want to say like 4 years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. And yeah, the graphics were definitely something that was a little lacking, but once again didn't bother me too much. What kind of got me with Morrowind was the fact that, oh man, the battle system was based on kind of like a roll of the die. It was based on RNG, whether or not you were going to hit the enemy, even if you swung. And so that, not that it bothered me, but that was one of the things that was a bit of a challenge in Morrowind. Alright, so we made it. We broke into the twins' home. Separated at birth, the Germain brothers have been reunited. After they speak, I should speak to Gilbert, who seems to be the more level-headed of the two bros.
Get out of here.
I want to see. I'm nosy. Talk to each other. Gilbert.
I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me
the other
with
brother
Reynold.
wanted me out.
I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
Weatherly? Well, first, tell me about your brother.
He's Reynold. I'm Gilbert.
Well, I know that. Alright, what's this about Weatherly?
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed
Ogres.
Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully,
Ogres
however,
are cannibals.
it seems
They're
that
like
my mother
humans?
managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did. And for that,
Ooh.
I'm grateful. But we both want more.
I wonder how Reynold
We want
survived.
our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
So these guys, these two brothers, now that they're reunited, they want to go to their old family home. Sad to say, that's also the home where their mother passed away. It was taken over by ogres who attacked and killed their mom. Somehow Reynold got out, but the twins were separated. Alright, I'll help you out.
Thank you.
I hope we get a
Now,
good
we're
reward.
not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however.
They don't know where it's at.
We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously.
I might have already accidentally run into it. We'll see, though. Anything else you can tell me about Weatherly?
I wish my father had given me a better description of its location, but for some reason all he told me was south of Coral, north of Fort Kamala.
Alright, good enough.
Be careful.
The other brother wants me out of his house, like ASAP. Oh yeah, we have found Weatherly. It's right here. Woo! So south of Coral, definitely south, far south. And Fort Kamala. Now that might be the fort that I have not found yet. Hey, it was way south of Coral, and Fort Kamala's up here. Alright, we gotta go to Weatherly Escapees. Oops,
I don't know
try to
what
fast
dangers
travel.
may lurk in the Great Forest.
Hey, Reynolds.
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need.
This is the
For
drunk
now,
brother.
I'm going to celebrate.
For now, I'm gonna celebrate. Woo! Well, good job. Alright, all we gotta do is go south of Coral a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'll put a quest marker there. Or right here, I should say. Might run into a few enemies along the way, you never know. Yeah! Oh man, Yurlock, you're right. I remember the Dark Brotherhood quest. I haven't done it yet with this character, but I remember how it goes here in Oblivion for the most part. And yeah, storyline behind it is really good. The Skyrim one, you know, not too bad, but it's definitely not like Oblivion's. What I think Oblivion kind of goofed up on, and I'm not complaining, I still enjoyed playing through the questline and all that, but I think they could have done more with the Mages Guild questline, especially that final battle. You guys want to see how our final battle with Manamarco went? Check it out right here, Escapees. It's like only a minute long or something, not even. But I'll be honest, I was slightly disappointed. You know, there's like a huge buildup. We're collecting all these items that we're gonna need to fight Manamarco and stuff. A soul gem, some sort of necklace that we have to bring back to the university, a helmet, all sorts of stuff that we're getting, right? And we fight our way through the Cave of Necromancers all the way to Manamarco himself, the King of Worms. And lo and behold, he's got no defense. He's low HP and he doesn't have defense. I'm like, dude, I've fought Minotaurs longer than this guy. And that's a darn shame. So yeah, I feel like they could have done more with the Mages Guild quest. In that regard, I think Skyrim's Winterhold College questline is a little bit, it has better lore and stuff. At least you get to meet that one weird spherical creature, person, spirit thing. Yeah, you do get a dope horse too in Dark Brotherhood questline. That's true. I do like though how in the Dark Brotherhood of Skyrim you get to see the Night Mother outside of her coffin. She's all gross. She looks like Mr. House from Fallout New Vegas. Oh, there are ogres here. All right, we made it to Weatherly, the twins' home, and they are still correct. It is completely overrun. Oops. Using the sword Chillrend that we just got as a quest reward. I missed. Take that. And that. And this. Woo! Got his ass. Good, good. I'll take those. But yeah, we're currently using the blade known as Chillrend. This blade also appears in Skyrim. And we got it for the quest called the Killing Fields. All we had to do was help out these two other brothers defend their farm, their family farm. We went and talked to their dad. The dad was like, yeah, you protected both of them. Woo, take my sword. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take your sword. Now we're helping twin brothers get their home back. As you can see, it's overrun by ogres. Which, funny enough, were the creatures that ran them out in the first place. So I don't know how many years. It might have been, those guys are at least in their 20s, I would say. So these ogres, I assume, have been around here for a good, 15 years or so. Maybe even a little longer. Yeah, I will be doing Shivering Isles. I'm not sure when. I will definitely be saving that for a time when we are on camera, though. Alright, shh. hear some stomping or something. Wow, this place is trash. Oh god, I hope that's not their mom. Oh my gosh, or this one. Oh no, is that the mom right there? That's crazy. Or you know what? Maybe the ogres have been bringing back even more people to feed on throughout the years. One of those bodies could have been his mom, though. Oh my goodness, there's bones everywhere. Hello? Nothing yet. I took that bone meal. Oh wow, what a massacre. Jeez. I don't know if they're gonna want to come back to this place. It's gonna be a lot of cleaning, that's for sure. Well, no ogres in here. I don't think anything popped up for the quest, have they? Okay. No, nothing's popped up just yet. Oh, I hope I didn't glitch out this quest. Because maybe since I found Weatherly before. Oh, I have to go and tell them, don't I? Tell them that I found Weatherly. Okay, just run around a bit. I found Weatherly south of Coral, but it's overrun with ogres. I should report this information to Gilbert. And surprisingly enough, the ogres have been defeated. Woo! That was quick. I should make my way back to Coral and bring this information to Gilbert. Wow. Okay. But yeah, we saw the inside of the house. Yikes, dude. These ogres definitely have been here for years and years and years. They were collecting corpses up there. One of those, sad to say, probably was the mom of these two guys. That's why they had to leave this homestead in the first place. Crazy. Alright, back to Coral. Back from whence we came. We'll see what kind of reward we get. There should be an ending where we don't kill the ogres and we just say we did. So, over here is a little village known as Hackdirt. And I do want to do the Hackdirt quest. It involves some creepy creatures known as the Deep Ones, quote unquote. It just has like a creepy little story behind it about how this whole village, you know, they feel like they were kind of cursed and isolated from the rest of the holds and stuff. And so they have a chip on their shoulder. They hate all outsiders. And they kind of have a little cult thing going on too. So I do forget the whole story behind it, but that'll be an interesting one to do on stream. Or excuse me, on camera. Yeah, thank you again, Escapees, for being here. After we turned this quest in, we just cleared out Weatherly for these twins that were separated. After that, I will be saying farewell, and I will see you again a little bit later if you want to hang out. 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It might be a little bit late. 10 to 10:30 p.m. is usually when I start up recently. But it's been good to see the early escapees. I missed you guys. I did. It's been good to chat with you. We got 2 little side quests done today, which is pretty good. Both of them here in Coral. One was the Killing Field, helping out 2 sons and a father defend their farm. Got the 6 sword children for that. And second quest... Whoa, guards! It's the guard party. They're all smoking there. I see you guys hitting skooma guards, trying to hide it. Can't hide from the law. And second quest here is we found 2 guys that happened to be twins and reunited them. Then they asked us for more help and said, hey, can you help us get our family home back? And I was like, sure. So we had to go and clear out some ogres. Yo, brothers!
Is your weapon stained with the foul blood of the ogres?
Yes, it is, actually.
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet?
The ogres are indeed gone. It's safe, but your house is trashed.
Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now?
I have to take them? Alright, let's go.
Right. We're off.
Is your brother ready to go, or did he have a little bit too much alcohol? Let's get a screenshot of the bros. Wait, put the mug down. We can't tell you're twins. There you go, right here. Perfect. Excellent. All right, got a screenshot of them. Let's go, brothers.
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything you need. For now, I'm going to celebrate.
He's still celebrating. Let's go, Gilbert. Ever onward, ever forward. Oh, one does have short hair. The other guy has long hair. Interesting. Okay. This way, brothers, this way. That's right. I did remember that Gilbert said that his father didn't give him exact directions, so that's why I have to take them. At first I was like, what? Why do I gotta go back over here? Hey, you guys are gonna have to keep up, by the way. Oh, I've lost them already. This is the Mage Scholar thing all over again. Oh no, did they make it there already without me? I think they might have gone without me. What? Alright, well, I'll run there properly. The Mead brothers, right? They're like, hey, before you take us back home, let me get my supplies, quote unquote. Supplies are like 2 kegs of mead. You know, so they don't have to come back into town. But yeah, thank you for chatting. Code blows. TW code blows, I should say. We're just finishing up this quest. I was supposed to escort these 2 brothers, but they just took off. Guess they don't need me. I'm Chop Suey over here. Oh. Oh, I got stuck behind something. What was it? Oh, it's me. I'm over encumbered now. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, I forgot. I had drank potion. Feather potion. I got stuck in place. I'm like, hey! My spell's still active. I was ready to call the manager and start complaining. No. Ready to call Todd Howard. It said I was over encumbered, but I swear my spell was still active. No, see, it would have been fun to fight the troll with that guy. Or both of them, I should say. Oh, great. Don't do it! Ooh, he had a lockpick on him. Probably between his teeth. Alright, well, I hope the brothers made it safely, because I, you know, came over here as fast as I could. Hello? Well, the green quest marker's right here. So I'm not sure what that means. I hope this is not glitched. Okay, good. All we had to do is go inside. The Germain brothers have returned safely to Weatherly. Excellent. Hello? So, how'd you guys like your new digs?
Gilbert should be able to help you with anything.
Yes. This guy is useless. He even left you.
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but
Oh,
here is
it's
all I
okay.
can offer you at this
I'll
time.
take that ebony warhammer
Please, visit us
on
again
his
soon.
back. 450, that's all I get? Ah, I was hoping for at least a little dagger or something. So, you know, how you taking this place? A little bit trashed up, isn't it?
You are welcome here anytime, my friend.
We should come back and see if these guys clean up the place.
At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Oh, well, good to meet you, Gilbert. You guys got a bed? I'm gonna sleep in this place before they clean it up. Woo! Oh, we really are welcome here. We can sleep. Just a quick 1-hour nap, huh? Yeah! Oops. Busted down the broom.
Ah, so good to be back home.
And that was a quest complete. Hype! Oh, try to stand on this.
Ah, so good to be back home. Hey there.
And they start chatting with each other. Yay, victory! We did it, escapees. That was our second quest complete of the stream. We just did a few side quests here up in Coral. since I'm not on camera right now, trying to keep our Thieves Guild and main faction quests when we are on cam and stuff, and the rest of them we can do whenever. Woo! But thank you again, Escapees, for being here. I will be ending the stream. This was just a short, no camera stream to say hello to the daytime viewers that I hadn't seen in a while. And we had a really good time, so thank you so much, you guys. I will be back on my regular streaming schedule, quote unquote, which is around 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be back around 10 to 10:30 p.m. If you want to hang out again. Yay! See you later, Quibiru. Yeah, Solus bless you too. And thank you again for watching, you guys. Real quick, let me do the spiel. If you were enjoying the stream, please consider hitting the follow button for us here on Twitch. We did get a 6th sword. We got Chillrend. Chillrend is a blade that's also in Skyrim. I know, I can't get over it. Because I had forgotten that that was the item that we get as a reward. I do remember using this blade quite a bit during our last Skyrim playthrough. So that's why it kind of blew my mind there. But yeah, if you want to follow us on Twitch or Instagram or anything like that, consider doing so, you guys. Links are right there in the channel. That was crazy timing because both me and Nightbot posted that big old text info block right there. You can find us at soul_scape, capital SOUL_3SC4P3. Once again, I will see you guys back here at 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be about 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time. But catch you soon. As always, my friends, ever onward, ever forward. Catch you on the next Soul stream. Bye, everybody. Peace.